It's Divine D. Yeah, that's she. Remix. I don't know why they think she couldn't do it. I mean, who you know gonna get you to the top? Maybe say I won't stop, cause you just can't flop. Lets you know you great, pushes you to graduate. Just know you ate, it's never too late. Minutes valedictorian, the most top story. He never leaves my side, he's in the blink of an eye. Let me tell you why, he hears my cries no matter what. Even if I'm stuck, it's never luck. Doesn't matter where you are, have no shame or fear at all. Your voice goes beyond them church board walls.
It's Divine D, that she, and welcome back. Hey, your chosen ones, and welcome back to another video with your girl. It is the morning. I am heading to class to take a final exam, and I just came on here to, this is gonna be probably like a quick video because obviously I have to stop it when I get to the building because I'm going to study a little bit before my exam again. But God dropped a word on me when I was in the shower, and I felt like it needed to be shared because I have been having little mini breakdowns behind the scenes over college. And it's not necessarily anything bad, it's just that when you're a college student, you have stresses of time management. You're worried about your next semester because you hear requirements for your next semester. You're worried about housing. You're worried about this, that, and the third when it comes to classes. You're trying to make sure you're prepared for everything. You're scared for certain things when it comes to professors and all this stuff. So it's just like I've been having mini breakdowns behind the scenes because it's more of a discouraged feeling. And it's like, it's not like I'm doing bad. I'm doing great in all my classes. All my classes I'm doing great. Thank God, like doing great. Nothing is really wrong. It's just that the minor stresses that seem so big to us at once when we're in college is what I'm going through. So literally I have been feeling discouraged. Like when you come to a feeling like you can't, you know you can, but you feel like you can't. For some reason, you feel like you can't. You feel like something is blocking you, stumbling past blockages. And that's how I feel with certain things when it comes to the college life, meaning like housing, job, certain, like with my classes for next semester, I am low-key scared because the requirements, not like I can't meet those requirements, but I'm scared. Like I'm just honestly kind of scared. I mean, like I know I'm not supposed to have fear, but I'm kind of scared, and it's a normal feeling. And because of that, like when I tell you I've never wrote so many emails, made so many calls, and it's just like, this is life. Like it's kind of scary, but this is life. Like I've had so many breakdowns behind the scenes to the point like I just want to be in my own headspace. So yeah. So with that, this morning when I was getting ready for class, as I'm still getting ready, I heard God say, there's testimony after the test. This card, hold on. God told me, he put in my ear, there is testimony after the test. And by I mean there's testimony after the test. Typically, we go through tests. God gives us many tests, and sometimes it be little things that we let go way over our head. It be things that we let go way over our head, make the biggest issue about it, and what have you. And it be just little tests to see what we can handle. It's preparing us for something bigger. And with the testimony usually refers to our story, our breakthrough, etc. And at the start of that testimony usually is a trial, a tribulation. Something is wrong. Something has been shaken. Something has been misplaced. Something has been out of the norm. But at the end of that testimony, there's always a turning point. There's a shift in the atmosphere. There's a turning point somewhere in that testimony for greater. There's always usually a greater ending for that testimony. There's a greater outcome. And with that being said, we are going to have to go through tests in order to get to our greater. We have to go, how did Jack Kalen's car say? We have to go through the shaking, the beating, and the pressing in order to get to our destiny, in order to produce greater. Because if it was just an easy route, how would we be prepared to tackle situations that we need to overcome, situations that would be hard? If it was just such an easy road, we'd be a lot hurt. We'd be in more chaos than we think we in now. But there is testimony after the test. So if I go through the test that I think I'm not prepared for, even if I do bad with God, even if I don't get it right the first time, he somehow doubles it back. I was hit with something last year around the same time where it was an opportunity given to me. And because I did not have trust and faith in that test, I declined. I said, this is not for me. This is not where I belong. You know what? With God, you got to trust the process in the test. You got to do a lot of trusting in order to study for the test. In order to get ready, you got to do a lot of trusting. Because on every test that we take, we don't know the outcome we gonna get. We just going into a test nervous and scared. But if we study and we try to trust the process and trust the studying process, if we trust the studying process and test out the studying process, we have a better outcome for greater, to produce greater, to do better. So because I was not trusting and I was saying this is not for me and this is not my place, it's funny because now, same time, different year, whole year later, I get the same opportunity from a different person. And I'm just like, you know what? God, I'm gonna trust you. This is not really my lane. This is not where I think I belong. This is not my type of thing. But I'm gonna trust the process, because there's no way it's gonna double back. That's one thing about a test. If you gotta retake it, you gonna double back on some answers. You gonna double back from where you started. It's gonna hit you the same way, just a different type of question, just a different type of pattern. And it's exactly what it did. So you know what? I said, God, I'm gonna trust the process. I'm gonna trust you. I do that. Trust. And I didn't want to trust. I was iffy. I was like, yeah. You know that little, I don't know. But I said, yeah. Got another response. Another response pertaining to the same thing. A week apart. And that just shows you how you got to trust the process. It's not going to always be how you want it. The test is not going to be always what you want. Nobody likes tests. Nobody likes any type of test. The test is not always going to be what you like. You may not like it, but it's going to get you somewhere. There's always a reason for a test. In life, there's always a reason for a test. Whether it's to get you from point A to point B and to point C, or whether it's to see how much you learned. What did you learn from where I brought you from? That's what God basically told me. What did you learn from where I brought you from? I don't think y'all hear me. What did you learn from where I brought you from? What can you produce? What are you capable of? There's a reason for every test, and sometimes it's what you are capable of. And let me tell you guys right now, you have to trust in the process, because in that test, after that test, you're not gonna know how you did it. You're not gonna know why you did it. But there is a testimony after the test. And when I tell you, there will be a testimony, because I can feel it coming in my own stuff. All them tears you cried, all them sobbing tears, all them complaints, all those emotions that you don't went through, you gonna produce greater. And we done seen that already. We done seen that everywhere. So that's what I wanted to remind you guys, that there is testimony after the test. And I could go on so much more about this, but I am here at this school, so I have to go. But you guys get what I mean. And without further ado, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my new merch that I have available. I am now doing merch, selling merch. You can find the link in my bio, or you can go to my YouTube Instagram page and go to the link there. The merch has officially dropped by the time this video will be up, because when this video will be up, who knows. But the merchandise will be dropped. I got t-shirts, I got dresses, I got hoodies, I got tumblers, I got hats, and that's it for now. We trying to keep it simple for now, and then we'll work our way up as time progresses. But go support, go get your merch. Until the month of, until May 5th, I will be doing where if you are somebody who gets me three customers that buy something from me, you can tell me who you recommended, and if they bought from me and you decide to buy something from me, you will get $3 off your purchase with any merchandise. So if you do decide to recommend 3 people, and those 3 people make a purchase, if you get them to buy something, you yourself who recommended and got the 3 customers will get $3 off your next purchase. So that's only until May 5th though. If you do not get 3 customers that buy or purchase from me by May 5th, you will not get any $3 off your next purchase if you have not done so by May the 5th. Without further ado, I have an exam to take, guys, and this lady looking at me crazy through the glass lobby of the second door. So without further ado, I have an exam to take. I'm about to go crush this chemistry exam. This is my last chem class of the semester. I'm nervous, but it's gonna be 80-something questions, a little bit less than the majority of the finals, but I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but what we gonna have to do, faith over fear, like the shirt I got on, faith over fear. Remember, there's testimony after the test. So without further ado, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, like I said. And don't forget to pass this message on, and we can elaborate more on this message later, but I gotta go. So without further ado, it's Divine D, that she, and she is out.
My God on the line, he's always on time. He's G-O-D, the real G-O-A-T. He'll help you go from Saul to Paul. Remember, God's the one who paid it all. For this is how God loved the world. He gave his one and only son so that we can live, so that we can have eternal life, and so we can live. Hey, that's my best friend, that's my best friend to the very end. How far we done got, he done got me to the top. Now I can't stop. That's my God, that's my best friend, that's my best friend. Go